Hi everybody, Wave 3 News Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with an update to the Hokey video blog on this Saturday morning. Lots of stuff going on. As you probably know, we've got snow in the forecast, and not just one chance, but multiple chances. Nothing heavy yet, but there is some potential in the pattern down the road that we need to keep an eye on. We'll explain in just a second. With the rain coming into the forecast for this afternoon and evening, I thought it appropriate to have a rain-based Hokey weather fact. We're talking about acid rain. We as humans contribute to acid rain the most. It's because of industry and, of course, production that releases sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. But volcanoes do the same thing, just on a slightly smaller scale. So near volcanoes, you get acid rain as well. Acid rain, of course, not good. It can corrode paint, can corrode other materials, it can destroy plants and harm habitats. It's not a good thing to have, so certainly something we want to avoid. Here's a look at the dynamic weekend ahead. Rain today and tonight, particularly during the evening hours. Could see some thunder and lightning with that as well. Winds will pick up. We've got rain to snow switchover happening Sunday morning. Light accumulations with that. And plunging temperatures on Sunday. We're talking wind chills in the teens and single digits by Sunday night. Ouch. On the temperatures here, that the temperatures are not very cold. In fact, we are in the 40s for all of us. Should be in the 20s and 30s this time of year. It's that insulating blanket of cloud cover and the warm air surging in, helping with that. A couple of showers out to our west, not making it to the ground yet, but down to the southwest. That's our system right there. This is the enchilada that we're watching here in the Arklatex area. That's going to be transporting north and eastward as we go throughout today, spreading with it the rain, the winds, the thunder, and eventually the snow showers for us, all right? Here's how it looks on Futurecast as we go throughout the afternoon. Temperatures are going to be very crucial because I think we'll be getting near 60. In fact, we may have some peaks of sunshine, especially south of the Ohio River there that you see on Futurecast. Brian hinted at this yesterday, and hence why we raised our temperatures up, and we've still got them up there near 60 degrees for a high here in the city. You see 59 there. We may get very close to 60 even in metro Louisville, not just south of here, but really here along the river too. Showers, a warning shot of them move through as we go throughout the 4 o'clock hour here in our western counties. But we're going to have to watch this area of rain moving through our western counties late tonight around 9, 10 o'clock. Could have some winds with it because of just the dynamics of this system are quite impressive. It's really a pretty strong low pressure moving in. Thunder is going to be most possible south of the western Kentucky and Bluegrass parkways. Winds will continue to be gusty even after the front passes through and we transition to snow showers. Now, these snow showers will fall heaviest in southern Indiana here. Temperatures are going to be a little slow at first to drop. I mean, we'll drop from the 40s to the 30s quickly, but we'll take maybe an hour or two to go from the mid-30s to the low 30s below freezing here. And this is going to be crucial because how fast we drop in temperature will determine how fast this accumulates as we go throughout early Sunday morning. And it's going to be a switch over after about 4 a.m. here in the city, maybe after 2 o'clock near Jasper and areas near Du Bois County up that way. So we're going to have to watch just how quickly this is going to happen. Most of the accumulation on the grassy and elevated surfaces, but could pick up a slushy, quick accumulation in the heaviest snow showers, particularly in southern Indiana, because that can sometimes overcome even the warm ground temperatures. That will take some time to go down with the falling temperatures of the air. So by 6 a.m., still looking at a pretty good shot of snow showers, not as heavy as before, and they'll be transporting off toward eastern Kentucky. Temperatures easily fall in the 20s by the afternoon. I mean, we're going to tumble fast, and that's why I'm a little concerned about maybe a small potential for a flash freeze. Any sort of slick, wet spot on the road or two is going to freeze pretty quickly as the pavement temperatures fall with the air temperature. So we'll watch for that. So Sunday afternoon still could pick up some slick spots from that even, and a few additional snow showers possible in the eastern elevations of Kentucky. That always happens around here with a system like this, but more importantly, temperatures will be falling into the teens very quickly. Alright, so we had some comments about this snow forecast yesterday, and then they were very good questions and comments. You know, why does it look like the way it does? So I've, first of all, taken the 1 to 2 inch amounts and transported them south a bit based on the latest data. Even northern sections of Louisville could get in on some of these 1 inch plus snow totals. I think most of us, though, up to an inch, so it's going to be kind of a dusting scenario, maybe a coating in most spots of Kentucky here. And then the 1 to 2 inch scenario also goes into eastern Kentucky. Why does it loop around like that? Has to do with elevation. We know we have viewers out in Owenton. We know we've got viewers near the Lawrenceburg, Kentucky area. Those of us who may not be in our 29 DMA counties are looking at this blog and trying to ascertain what our snow forecast is. So as a courtesy to you guys, we're making sure we include snow forecast totals for eastern Kentucky too. If you're east of Lexington, if you're east of really the Anderson County area there, it's going to be a 1 to 2 inch scenario. We get elevation that increases, and as the elevation increases, that air moves up slope, and that creates more snow showers, and that can squeeze out or make more efficient these snow showers in eastern Kentucky. That's why we've done that. So you may not see that on other snow maps, but you're going to see it on ours, because we want to make sure we're serving everyone equally here, even if you're not in the center of Louisville. All right? That's what we do here at Wave 3 News. We want you to expect more. RPM model. That's kind of the model du jour of choice with this. Looks the most logical. It's been equal parts conservative and equal parts liberal on snow totals the last couple of days, I should say, that we can see out with it. But it's been fairly consistent, so that's why we're going to hold with it, I think, on our forecast. You see that it's pretty similar to what we have here. It's not picking up on the eastern Kentucky elevations, but models generally don't do a good job with that. The thing that has us chomping at the bit a little bit is the NAM model, the North American Mesoscale model, both the 12-kilometer and the 4-kilometer versions, painting heavier snow totals and right over the river here. It has enhancement of that deformation band of snow rotating through that you saw on Futurecast because of a stronger area of low pressure that it has forecast to move through. The NAM can be overdone on snow totals. That's why we're not biting on this completely yet. What I will say is what it has done is forced us to put the snow totals a little farther south with the 1 to 2 inch right along the river instead of just north. So that's about all it's done for us at this point. We want to be consistent and we want to be stable in our snow forecast, and that's what we are doing here with this data, because the GFS and the Euro model we're pretty much throwing out. It's got too big of a grid, if you will. They're not really gridded models, but if you were to assign them one, it'd be kind of a big, broad brush, and you can't do that this close into the event. You want specifics, you want precision, and that is how we're going to give you an accurate forecast. So, it's a snow meter of a 1. It's not a big deal. It's a post on Facebook or two, kind of a dusting in a lot of places, a coating in others, maybe 1 to 2 inches on the grassy areas for most in southern Indiana. So that's about it. We don't want to blow up this thing into a blizzard of hype or hyperbole or anything like that. We just want to give you the straight facts, all right? Straight facts also pointing toward the fact that we will have temperatures dropping into the teens by Sunday night, early Monday morning. Any of those wet spots on the roads could freeze into a few slick spots from the morning to the evening on Sunday. Things look pretty good Monday, even though it will be cold and sunny. But Tuesday evening, a clipper system moves in with more snow and with even cooler temperatures than what this will be working with. That's why we're concerned about additional slick spots. This is going to be with this storm track right here coming out of Canada. These clipper-type systems don't put down much snow at all right? We're watching the southern jet stream here, aided by El Nino. El Nino's not a storm. It's just warm ocean temperatures that help to strengthen the southern jet, inject more moisture into it. And when you get the southern jet stream and this polar jet stream here to kind of phase together, that's when you start to get these southeastern and midwestern snowstorms. Don't have one in the forecast yet, but we are watching for one. There's a fine difference between those two, and we'll talk about it here in just a second. Here's a 7-day breakdown. Sunday, you see falling temperatures through the day, the 60% snow chance there. Here's the details real quick on this clipper here moving through on Tuesday late. Snow showers likely, probably picking up a light accumulation. Some of the models trying to start this off as sleet or as a little rain. We'll watch that, but I think temperatures will be cold enough for that to be mostly snow. Then we get another snow chance on Friday, and in the earliest alert outlook, you'll see that continues through to that Saturday of next weekend. And the timing on this is nebulous. There may be a couple of systems that move through during this time. One of them kind of more like a clipper, the other one a little more like a southern stream. But regardless, I think sometime between the 15th and the 17th, or maybe even as late as the 18th, you'll see I've got some light snow there too. We may have a southern stream system move through. It's become a little more muddy on some of the models. It was a little more clear-cut yesterday with the 16th and the 17th being the dates for that, but I think it may extend over to the 15th or the 18th too, but we'll see. And then another snow chance on the 21st too. Lots of stuff to look forward to for snow lovers. You Bots fans, this is your time of year. your train is coming into the station. Nothing big on the maps yet, but the potential's certainly there. We'll have updates as we go throughout the day, and I'll be with you through the event tomorrow morning on Wave Through News Sunrise starting at 5 a.m. sharp.